Check it out, your boy Cat One. You already know that there's TRU PAC out right now. Tune in, Hoodrich Radio, DJ Scream.
What up, DJ Scream? Corey, what's happening? Spins on the beat.
It's Hoodrich Radio. You better not change the station.
It's Hoodrich Radio. You know what it is. Yours truly, DJ Scream, man. The Hoodrich team. We in here, and it's time for another superstar check-in. My brother's in the building. My Capricorn brother.
Hey.
Hence his name, Cat One. What's up, bro?
What's up, brother? You know what we doing, man. It's time, man. We long overdue, man. We back at it.
Man, you get this fresh every Wednesday, man.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? They say if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. You know what I mean? So I just figured. Plus, you know, this is my season. Fall, this one we really like. As Capricorns, we step out and show what's really about the swag. You know, summertime, and a lot of they cheating. You just put on a wife beater, some hoop shorts, flops. Wintertime, you got to step your swag up. That's what we doing, man. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Off top, man, we got to talk about this situation. Is called TRU PAC. TRU PAC. That's the name of your new mixtape. Before we get into the music aspect on it, a lot of people were, when it dropped yesterday, asking, what does that mean? What does TRU PAC mean? They want to understand it because you know Tupac alone, the name is big. And when I say TRU PAC, like I said, it's not to like milk off another man's legacy. It's more so, if anything, inspired by another legacy. You know what I'm saying? Giving my respect to one of the greats that did it before me. And then, you know, TRU is the campaign, so that's where the TRU come from. You know what I mean? Pac back was his cap. So it really wasn't nothing more than me just playing with my name. You know what I mean? So it's just like TRU PAC, me coming from a different angle, me being in the streets, me still being one leg in, one leg out. You know what I mean? Doing what I got to do, overcoming different obstacles that I've been through, just my whole grind. You know what I mean? The women mess with me, the streets rock with me. You know what I mean? So it's just, to me, that's that Pac run. You feel me? And that's what it is. Talk to us a little bit about this Cat One history. You got a history, man. I remember being, I'm not going to tell my age, but I remember having a long time ago, it was I think a Cat One piece of vinyl. And it was, I think, on Motown. I was the first rapper signed to Motown. Second major artist from Chicago on the South Side with a deal. You know what I mean? First was Common Sense. So yours was before Twista even? No, Twister from the West Side. From the West Side. Yeah, I'm on the South Side. You know what I mean? So you know how that goes. Absolutely. I get it. I was on the South Side. Shout out to Twister, too. That's one of the big homies. And when I got in the game, originally coming from Chicago, the name was Capone. I couldn't get the rights to the name. Even almost had like little turbulence with the Capone Noriega because it was like the similarities of the name. But you know what I'm saying? It was like, I'm coming from the South. Like, this is what it was. This is what I've been called forever. You feel me? But as far as copyrights and things like that, I couldn't get the rights to the spelling, so I put the period between the P and the O and made it a number one. And it's still really Capone. Once again, me playing with words, you feel me? So that's really how the whole Cat One movement came about, you know what I mean? And then back and forth to Atlanta, doing a lot of recording and just building relationships. Eventually, this landed me home. Right, exactly. And so coming from the Chi-Town and coming from that era and moving forward to now, everybody knows you get busy. Like, the bars are serious. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes on features you show the homies out. You know what I'm saying? Like, does that come from that Chicago competitive nature? Is that a Southside thing or Chi-Town thing in general? Or it's definitely. I mean, it's definitely that. You know, just being in Chicago, we didn't have a lot of outlets. You know what I mean? It's either you rap, you trap, you hoop. You know what I mean? It really wasn't many things you could do out there. You know what I mean? So I look at like every window of opportunity. This might be my verse. Like, I feel like my wake up verse was The Way You Been. That was kind of like the verse that kind of like shook the world to me. Like, people still be like, boy, you went crazy on that Way You Been. So it's just like, I feel like every window I get, I gotta go crazy. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm gonna give them. What you think the resolution is to some of the things that's going on in Chicago? We see the youth is running kind of wild, and they're frequently on the news and CNN. What you think? What do you think the first step is? Respect. The first step comes with respect. Before any man has importance or power, it comes order. You know what I'm saying? So we don't have no order, we don't have no respect. Absolutely. You feel me? And like, we live in an era where we don't fear repercussions. As far as like when we were growing up, we had the big homies on the block. It was like, even if you not to glorify, but it was like, even if you was on the streets and you was trapping, it was still order. You know, it was still order on the strip. You couldn't just come out there wild and doing whatever. They don't have that. They don't have that structure. They don't fear that repercussion of you did this, you can't do this now. Or, so is the term? You think the term OG is dead? Or you think it's non-existent to the new? I think it's dead to the, I think it's a catchphrase no more so than a reality phrase now, because people don't live by it. When we had OGs, we respected them, we tipped our hat to them, we it's the OG. You know what I mean? Like we gave them they just do. Like nowadays the younger cats they don't. It's really like it's no respect for nothing. Yeah, it's like this is what it is. We this. Yeah. You know what I mean? So everybody, it's a pissing contest. Everybody like, you know what I mean? Really, so really it come with respect, man. We got to get respect back first.
The Caviar Dreams movement. We talked about the TRU movement, but talk to us about the Caviar Dreams movement.
Caviar Dreams was me just kind of trying to not necessarily say step from under that umbrella of being with everybody knowing me being with 2 Chainz or trying to say 2 Chainz hype man or whatever they wanted to peg it. That was just my own brand. You feel me? Right. And it just really started from a series of mixtapes, but then it became a lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Because it was like I ended up getting the car service. We got the Caviar Dream car service. So if y'all ever in Atlanta and y'all need the Sprinters, the Escalades, I got you. We got the car service. I also got one of the first versions of bottled water that's about to drop in the next month. Caviar Dreams bottled water with electrolytes and alkaline in it. And you know what I mean? It's just like we trying to just branch and do big things and use that window and you know, that hustle and just let them know it's a brand, it's a lifestyle. We got the Caviar Drink, hand sanitizer, lip balm, like the whole move. We working.
Now you travel the world with Brother Chainz.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? You be out there. I know you meet a lot of women.
Definitely.
A lot of them. Talk to us maybe about one particular instance where you may have met a particular woman that just kind of sticks to your brain because you meet them all the time on tour on the road. And not to say that you had any type of dealings with them, just somebody that just kind of stuck out to you and that you just remember. It could be a regular chick, a celebrity, it could be anybody. Oh, he's grinning from ear to ear. That means he got a few he remembers.
Yeah, man, I have a few great stories like DC. You know what I mean? Like, I really, like, the love in DC be crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had a sixum in DC. You feel me? Like, a sixum. Like, niggas is really working on getting threesomes, fam. I had a sixum, fam. Like,
why didn't you just go for 10, man, and break the Guinness book?
I tried to, but I needed more arms. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, it was just a wild experience, bro. It's like, DC. I love DC. Shout out to my DC, the Caviar Angels out there in DC. That's what we call them, man. Caviar Angels. Yeah, man. I got a little squad in DC, man. They some biters, boy. They gonna take you down. DC.
I love it. I love it. And at the end of the day, I mean, what type of woman does Cat One rock with, man? Like what?
Man, I go off vibe. You know what I mean? With me, it's about vibe, man. It's like I try to stay away from titles because it seems like once you put titles to something, that's when you leave room for expectations. So if I say you my girl, then I might have this pedestal of what I think my girl is supposed to do, and now you're not doing that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Versus the vibe, like I'm rocking with you. Yeah. So I just go out vibe, man. Keep it 100 with me, man. Every female I meet, man, our first toast be let's keep it 100, no matter what. You know what I mean? Yeah. No matter what, because I'm really one of them dudes you really could rock with. Like, do you? I'm gonna do me, and we can do us. Yeah.
Real ass, fake ass.
Real me, man. Real. I mean, I like the enhancements if it's done right because it's different ways you could go about it. But you know what I mean? If it's hard like the table, no dice. But
long Brazilian crazy weave or just a nice hairstyle.
Just a nice hair. Give me some nice hair. I don't even want you worrying about I can't touch the hair. You know what I'm saying? Come on, go. Yeah, I need just regular me, man. I just need a bad regular chick, man.
Plain Jane or turned up in the club type joint.
And I really plain Jane me if that's the home front.
Yeah.
Turn up for the the fun girls. Right. You know what I mean? That you might bring home with the plain Jane and y'all have a little fun and you send them back out to have fun.
Yeah. Yeah. That makes sense.
I have enough fun for the both of us, so I don't need my girl just as turned as I am. Too, you know what I mean? I walk in the club, you beat me there. Right. What you here for? You know what I'm saying?
Bottles and everything.
So man, I just want I need that. That'll be the ground. Keep me grounded.
Okay, that's what it is. Speaking of women, before you ride out, bro, you got a crazy record for the ladies.
Yes, sir.
You got 2 Chainz on there, Jeremiah. Yeah. Shouts to Verse Simmons, too, man. Talk about that.
Hey, man, that was just, me and Verse, we vibe a lot in the studio, and we had this series called Champagne Poets, and we were just in the studio cooking up another one, and he was like, bro, we just need one of them different ones, you know what I mean? So he was playing some beats, and I was kind of like, bro, just bring me to your world, you know what I mean? Let's go to your world versus mine, because it's trap, you know what I mean? So he going through some beats. I heard the beat, and it was it. You know what I mean? And it was like, when I first heard it, I'm like, boy, we put Chris Brown or something like that on that one. Boy, that's Moon Boots, you know what I mean? Yeah. And then it was only right that I was working with Jeremiah for his project. It was like, and plus he from the hometown, and that's my bro. Yeah. So we just really just locked in. We turned up with it, and 2 Chainz came and put the dab on it. Verse Simmons was there from the beginning, so it was just like, it was only matter right, only right that we just stayed down with each other and just kept it 100.
What up, DJ Scream? Corey, what's happening? Spins on the beat.
It's Hoodrich Radio, you better not change the station.